And this is way bigger than it looks. I didn't know they get this big. Is that like a turkey vulture or a turkey? Turkey vulture, right? This is my yard, y'all. I'm just leaving my yard. It sounds like a normal turkey, though. Alright, I'm gonna try to film this the best I can. It is March 25th. If you're new to my channel, I use the ketogenic journey to lose over 200 pounds. I got to 155. My highest ever was 434, but my starting on keto, because I start mid-year on keto, was 368. And that was in 2017, I think it was. It took a lot of years to heal myself. I did lose 100 pounds the first year, but after that it was very slow going. Over 2 years ago I got to 155, but then I got the Delta version of the C word, which caused me to develop mast cell activation syndrome, and I did not know it. And any and every doctor I went to could not tell me why I was having allergic reactions to stuff I wasn't allergic to, why I was always sick, why I was having all these crazy insane symptoms, including 100-pound weight gain basically. And I had to discover it for myself and ask for the test myself, and I had it before. That's how I knew to ask for it. Once I could prove I had it in the past, it was very easy to be diagnosed with it again. I did not know I had it in the past, but it was in my medical records that I did have it in the past. Isn't it crazy when doctors don't tell you what you have? They just say, well, your body's reacting and you're having allergic reactions to things you're not allergic to. Like, I was told that multiple times in my history, and it literally says MCAS in my records. But it is what it is. And we are doing a low histamine carnivore version to try to heal my body. I am still having issues. I am, if you don't know anything about the histamine intolerance, is a normal person's bucket of histamines can be very, very low. They don't really have reactions. They might just be allergic to some grass or something. And then as you get too many allergies, it builds up. And when you eat high histamine foods, it overflows your bucket. And sometimes it's not even the foods you eat. It's just the environment that's going on that will make you desperately ill. So it is the 25th, day 78 of this journey. On the 23rd, that night, right? Was it the 23rd? Yeah, that night, I got desperately ill. If you did not see the video, for hours on end, I was stuck on the toilet with a bucket because it was coming out both ends. And then once it stopped the other way, I was just throwing up, standing up, which has pulled all my muscles throughout my body, even in my chest. I broke capillaries through my body, and I have severe abdominal muscle pain because they are still cramping. I am having problems with them cramping up and spasming on me. It was horrifying. Horrifying. So bad that I was scared to eat yesterday. I had some chicken broth, which had not even 10 calories a serving, and I tried to drink some black coffee just because my throat hurt so bad. I was trying to soothe it once I ran out of the chicken broth, because I only had a box that had 3 servings in it. So yesterday I didn't. It's a fasting day. I had no significant calories. If you do fasting, you know 50 plus calories or sweeteners, depending on what you believe, will break your fast. I had no sweeteners. I had no 50 calories. So I did not break a fast, and I wasn't planning on fasting. Here it is, almost 3 o'clock. So it's been 48 hours since I ate last. I have never fasted past 20 something hours ever. And one, I was too scared to eat yesterday. I only got hungry around midnight, but I was asleep. I woke up hungry and just fell back asleep. When I woke up this morning, the thought of eating anything grossed me out beyond belief. And still, to this moment, the thought of eating or drinking a coffee with anything in it it just makes me so queasy. Like, I did go by just now to Aldi's because I'm at my second appointment of the day with my daughter. She gets out in about 30 minutes. I ran over to Aldi's and got me the chicken broth that they had left. So Aldi's is one I have no histamine issues with. I have no stomach issues with. I don't react to it whatsoever. I did get one of their organic bone broth, chicken bone broth one to try. But it is the cleanest for my body. It is the only one I can handle. I don't handle the Costco one well. I do not handle Swanson's. I do not handle Sam's. I do not I just don't handle other brands, and making it myself is out of the question. One, I'm too lazy. Two, I don't like the taste of it because I can't go putting a lot of stuff in it to make it taste good. I think this has celery and stuff like that in it, but it's just the broth part, and I seem to not have any reaction to it. It actually makes me feel better. So I did get 4. I would have got more, but that's all they had. I plan on going home and forcing myself to eat something, but I don't know yet. Because I am having chest pains because it's heartburn. I feel the burning in my chest. And now I don't know if the heartburn is there because I'm still having a heartburn episode. It's GERD. If you want to look it up, it's so much worse than heartburn. I just dumbify it down to the word heartburn. I have acid reflux disease, and it's really bad at times. And it can be caused by histamine overload, come to find out. But, so I don't know if it's just because I'm hungry and my stomach's empty, or because I'm having an episode. I don't know. And I honestly am trying to debate what to go eat, because the thought of eating a picanha, even if I cut all the fat off, just seems too heavy. And then I'm worried I'll have an overload of histamines with eggs. Sometimes I have no issues, sometimes I do. But those are my only 2 options right now, because I'm very down to a very small list of what I can and can't eat. So yeah. If you watched yesterday's video, you probably saw it was a 2-parter from the day before too. It's just because I was trying to get it uploaded, so I wouldn't miss a video, and it had been over an hour, and then I realized, oh, now the next video is over an hour long. So I was trying, even though I didn't feel good. I had some things I wanted to say, and a car drove up here beside me, and now my brain just went right out. I decided to do makeup today because I was looking rough, and I was worried that they might think I was sick and that it was something catchable, and they wouldn't let my daughter go to her appointments. So I actually did eye makeup. So I noticed, see the yellow here? I noticed that when I wear my mustard colors that I love so much, it brings it out more. And the friggin' red that I love so much even brings it out more. I've gotten on the side of TikTok of color analysis, and I'm trying to figure out what will hide my undertones, because everyone's got undertones. You either got blue or yellow or pink, red, peachy undertones underneath your skin, and depending on what you wear brings out certain undertones. And I'd rather bring out the peachy pink colors than my yellow undertone. So I've been doing a lot of that, trying to figure out what colors look best on me. I still swear by pink, but pink could mean spring, summer, or winter, depending on the shade. But you have to do it with no makeup on and everything. And natural light, not too much light, it's a pain. But I've been trying to sit here and figure it out for a couple of days now. So I can, in the future, buy clothes in my color category. Because I am partial to wearing reds, pinks, greens, and yellows, and it's just because I like the designs, but I don't know, I kind of think the yellow hides it more, and I kind of think the red, I don't know, it's not good lighting. But basically, instead of using the app, I'm just going, I have colors, all colors of t-shirts. I'm just going to take each t-shirt out where the sun is shining behind me, but not directly on me. And I'm just going to compare it. But anyways, people's getting out of the car. Okay, so I don't know if I'm making the right choice. I don't know if I should choose this or eggs, but because sometimes I have an egg issue, I'm worried about choosing eggs. So this is my only choices. This or nasty crackers I no longer like the taste of, which is carbs. Or this. Okay. No, you aren't having any, and Mommy's got to pay attention not to cut herself. Ooh, I almost cut myself. So how many of y'all do I give heart attacks to when I cut my meat? Because I'm giving myself a heart attack the whole time. I'm just saying. Dina's like, what? Because I almost slice my hand every time. I'm going to overcook this probably tomorrow, the fat, so at least I did get to use it and not just throwing it away. And since I'm going to do just a tray of fat, I will be taking it from the bottom and creating some tallow with it. I'm hungry, but I'm also scared to eat. Like, I literally had to sit here going back and forth. Do I want to try eggs, which sometimes makes me sick? Or do I want to try beef, that sometimes makes me sick? Like, what is the safest option? We all know I have not been able to handle chicken for a very, very long time, so that's not an option. And yes, deli meat does not make me sick like the very clean boar's head, no sodium turkey or pork one, like ham. And those do not make me sick. However, they are processed and they don't do anything for my weight loss or my swelling. Like, they still cause me swelling. They cause me weight gain in water. And they're not loaded with protein and stuff, right? And I'd have to eat about half a pound to even begin to be full. And then I've only done it like once in a blue. So like that one time so far. So how do I know that it won't cause a histamine issue? Because it is processed, especially since I was already had an issue this week. So this is where my brain's been. Like, what do I eat? It sucks to be afraid of food. Dino doesn't have to be afraid of food. It doesn't affect him in any way, shape, or form. He can eat whatever he wants. Doesn't have stomach issues, don't have high blood pressure, don't have diabetes. Donuts don't hurt him. Spicy food don't hurt him. I would love to be that person. None of it causes illness for him. Get your paw down. What if Mommy cut your paw? And because of my stomach issues from the other night, we are not leaving the fat. We are going to take as much as possible Basically turn it into a sirloin. No, you're not getting any. You've had stomach issues, Freya. You're not getting none. Stupid cat food companies changing recipes around. The cats always get sick and have to readjust. And like I said, it's not going to waste. I'm not throwing it away. It's going in the fridge with the others, and I will render it or something tomorrow. And I might be cutting it the wrong way. I don't care. I'm just going to eat it, no matter what it tastes like. Because I have been told that to make it taste better, you're supposed to cut it one way. And then, yeah, I don't remember what I was told. I don't remember if y'all said cut with the grain or against the grain. And I could go back looking through all the videos and try to figure it out or Google it. But I'm actually getting very hungry. Like, I'm starting to get heartburn and nausea from being hungry. It started an hour ago. So, this is all I'm cooking right now. Because I usually can't handle more than that. Y'all aren't getting any, no matter how much y'all proud of me. Let me get my pan. Okay. I am going to go ahead and just put this one in the bag of the fat. I'm going to put this on here because I need it to cook way more than normal. I need it to cook through. If I'm hungry later, I can always make more. I would prefer to make more than try to eat leftovers right now. Need to unload the dishwasher while this is cooking. Let me grab my salt, which is going to be just plain real salt by Redmond's, not the smoked. We're giving it a rest on the smoked because I've gone back through my books and I've noticed that I do really well, and then I start using a lot of smoked salt again, and then I do really bad, and smoked flavors are really bad for histamine issues, so it could have just been that, right? Might have just been that because I had it for too many days in a row. So it is going in my cabinet, and I'm going to stay away from it for a while. Yes, salt can dry it out. If you are a steak lover and you cook a lot of steaks, you will get people saying if you put the salt on beforehand, it dries the steak out, which is true. Depending on how you like it, but I'm perfectly fine because I'm going to cook it a lot anyways. It's going to be dry. It's not going to be raw at all. So in the air fryer, 400, however long it takes. I'm going to put this away. Go put my dishes away, and hopefully it'll be done by 4:20ish. I'm starving. I've officially now made it 49 hours since I ate last, and I was not trying. It was just because I was sick. Okay, so it's 7.5 ounces. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat it all. I don't want coffee. I'm just not feeling it. So I did make me a serving of the chicken broth. It's nice and hot in my cup because I do want something to drink. I try to drink just plain water. It's not working at all for me. Gonna put a little more salt. So let's see what happens. Can I say I am actually terrified to eat? Like, y'all have no idea. Okay, so I was able to keep in and keep down the steak. It did cause a bunch of pain going through my body. I literally could feel it. And a tiny bit of queasiness, but that was like, It's already 6 something and I ate at 4:15. So hopefully I don't get sick from it tonight. I didn't really drink much of the chicken broth. It isn't a hot thing to stay hot. I have to admit I'm hungry, but I'm scared to eat. Like I was telling my mom, my life is pick my evil, because eating meats, I tend to get sick a couple of times a month with heartburn and different things. I'll do really, really well and then I won't do well. Okay, if I eat like potatoes and bread and things like that, and I'm not talking about salad stuff, I'm not talking about vegetables, I'm talking about potatoes and breads and stuff like that, I never get sick with my stomach. But my high blood pressure comes back. My weight piles on. My type 2 diabetes comes back. I get all these other sickness. So I have to pick my evil. That occasionally I'm going to be desperately ill with my stomach, so that I'm not desperately ill with everything else. And I am praying that this will heal me, because it did take one girl is on year 7 trying to heal herself with these issues. And then other people healed themselves within weeks and some a year or 2. So I'm praying this journey will heal me and I won't have the whole issue. Alright, so I'm going to show you the porch, but let's start out with 3 days ago. I scrubbed this porch down from pollen, and look what's happened in 3 days. Okay, this is nothing. Like, look at my white floors. That is pollen, people. Look, I was trying to sweep it up and gave up. See? Gave up. But here we go. It is not finished. I still got to take these off, fix a few things. But I've decided to go ahead and show y'all, because during pollen season, it's never going to look perfect. These are my twinkle lights, and they have 8 different modes. I will show you at night what it looks like as well. This is all my garden stuff and where I put shoes. This right now, so this is all the Christmas decorations. I have this up here for the cats, but these will go back over onto the couches when I'm done showing y'all. That is to try to help me keep the pollen off of it, because I literally just ate here the other day, and yeah, this is why I wasn't going to decorate this early, but I want to use my porch. So these rugs are way more vibrant than you can see, because they are covered in pollen. Okay. Let me show you one of my favorite things I did. You know, I keep my green garland up there all year long. And I just went to the Dollar Tree and spent $6.25 buying a couple of different little flower bouquet things. I bought a white one, the yellow, the peachy color, a bright pink, and a light pink. And I just filled it up. Just made it tie in. So this is the one sitting area. Then over here, what is new? Remember, it was my birthday. So between the birthday money my parents gave me and Dino is how I bought everything. I got the new flooring, so you see that one over there, the checkers, which Dino said would look horrible, but I think it looks great because that was supposed to be a kitchen area, right? I think it matches perfect. This is the color floor I wanted throughout the whole thing, but they only make it this size, and this is the one I already own. So I just repurposed it and moved it down here. And then these are the 2 new ones I had gotten, the 2 new rugs. The flowers, this is what inspired the whole thing. I have to fix him. He broke. His little tail fell off. But that's my new little gnome. This kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. I don't decorate for Easter with bunnies and stuff. I'm not a bunny fan, but I love Alice in Wonderland. So, got that. Got these flowers on sale at Michael's. It cost me about $8 to pick them out and put them all together. This was my most expensive thing, but like I said, it was a birthday gift, and I love it. It was like $41, y'all. I almost fainted, but I wanted it for 3 years. It's only gone up in price. It's never gone down, so I'm like, okay, it's my birthday money. Let's just get her. I also got these 2 because last year I got this one, And these were always broken. I was able to find them, and they were on sale, so it was less than $12 for both of them. A lot of these stuff I already owned. I also got 2 things at the Dollar Tree, so that was $1.50 for these flowers. I paid like $8 and $9 for the pictures I'm about to show you. They came from Bell's, the Bell's store. So I got that one. I got the one with the truck, and this little one over here. Up there, all these flower things are all new. I owned all the rest of the stuff. Those are new flowers I got at Marshall's, and so these ones came from the Dollar Tree, so that's $1.50. Now these I kind of paid some money for. It was $14 for this set at Marshall's, and then I went next door to Ross, and these were $9, so I went ahead and got both of them. They're gonna last me for years, so it'll be okay. Then I picked these up at Bell's for $6, and then this was like $12 from Bell's, which reminds me, I picked up something else. Hold on. Okay, this is what I forgot. I found the lamb one. I usually don't like these kind of things, but I don't know. I think it's the umbrella. I'm just really loving it. So I'm not a frog person, but I love the umbrella. Like, it's cute. And then there's this area. Look how pollen-y, y'all. Everything's covered in pollen. I'm going to have to wipe everything off. But here we go. These are my duvets that came in. I got to straighten that up better. I did it really fast to show y'all. I have some pillow covers coming from Temu, but they're not here yet. But, so, it's kind of boho, eclectic, spring, summer going on here. Just a mixture. I really love it. I absolutely love it. It can last for all summer and spring. I love these. We're not going to say what Dino calls them, because I would get my channel in trouble probably. It's a drug paraphernalia thing that he thinks they look like. I don't know if I told y'all already in a video, but they're not. I love them. They're beautiful. But like I said, I will definitely show y'all at nighttime, because these lights, they're so bright though. I was not expecting them to be so bright. But this is what I was working on before I got sick. We spent days, because I was removing tons of stuff, cleaning tons of stuff. Now this still has to go down to my mom's, but I got sick and haven't been able to carry it down there yet. But I was trying to make it all fit. Dino was not a fan of me bringing this down here, but it was at the end. It closed it off so badly, okay? And I couldn't put that extra couch, and now it's just all open, and the couch was over here, and it just looks so much better like this, because this is just really a walkway right here, and to sit and eat, you don't need tons of space right there. That's where you need my space, right? So once again, this is my dream porch. If you don't know, a couple years ago we built it ourselves. And I always get it perfect for Christmas and for fall, but during the summer and spring, I just don't like how I do it. So I'm thrilled. It's perfect. Thank God for birthday money. That's all I gotta say. I'm so glad I changed the colors. It used to be a dark blue and red at this end. That wall was red, but I changed it, and I completely love it. And it's not the blue you're seeing. One day, you will be able to see exactly what color this is and that. It really drives me insane that you cannot see it. Now, this over here is the correct blue through this camera. That over here is way darker blue, which if it was a little darker would probably match that. But yeah, it's so weird to me how the camera just makes it so dark looking. And it is not dark at all. It's like erasing the green shade, the green to it. It's only showing like the blue colors. Like this is very teal, and on here it comes out it comes out like the other stuff does, like a blue, which is funny to me. The pinks come out correctly. I gotta figure out, maybe I have a setting on my camera that I just don't know that I have turned on. because it's the blues and greens that never show correctly, but the pinks, the yellows, the rest all seem to be just fine. But yeah, I love those two things and my flamingos. Not flamingos, peacocks. I don't know why I said flamingos. I was watching what a guy on What to Buy at Costco, and he was talking about how the flamingos weren't there this week, so now I got stuck in my head. But yeah, I'll show you when it gets dark. Okay, so the phone never shows the complete darkness of outside. It's actually dark outside. But when I use the phone, it makes it daylight. So right now they're on Twinkle. We have 2,000 of them. I'm about to cover these up since it's gotten so late. Yeah, I could drive down the road and not run into anything. It's not nighttime on my phone. So like I said, it's 8 different settings. But my little slice of paradise.